That is the moon. We got a bunch of snow yesterday. It should all melt today, though. It's supposed to be 41 in Utah, where I'm at. I am hanging out in the garage this morning at Grandma's house, looking through some of my dad's old things. He passed away a few years ago, and it was hard to go through his stuff right in the beginning. It's a little bit easier now, but, I miss him. But everything I know about him or think about him is here and here, in the heart and in the mind. So thank you, Dad. And we won't forget about the soul. That's pretty important. Most people think the heart and the soul are the same. So my dad had his own magazine in the 80s. That's my dad. My dad. His magazine was called Achievement Magazine. And he worshipped Sylvester Stallone for all his hard work and positivity, his creations that he did. He loved Sylvester Stallone. And the guy that painted this picture was named Dan Freed. He's an artist in Salt Lake City somewhere, I think. But I believe he was from California. And anyways, let's see, I think this issue is still when we lived in California. So it'd be like the Napa, Sonoma, San Francisco area in this one. He had high-class customers in his advertising. This is Jaguar, the company Jaguar, not just a dealership. And my dad used our pictures a lot. This is my sister Donna, and we lived in Chico at the time. And this is her in Bidwell Park. And, I guess it was 1980, or it might have been 1979. And, of course, I love this one, because this is me doing dishes. I look real excited. And we lived in Chico. We call it the Kiefer Road House because it was on Kiefer Road in Chico. I don't know where the picture is to this. I've never seen it except in the magazine. So it's cool. We had this huge kitchen surrounded by windows, oak trees outside. Man, it was beautiful. Lived on 2 acres. I love that house. Thank you, Chico, for being so cool. Well, this is our family on the bridge in Chico at Bidwell Park. It's where the dam is. Well, yeah, we did a photo shoot, obviously. That's my mom kissing my little sister, Christine. Oh, Harlequin Jewelry Designs, Napa, California. I wonder if they're still in business. Shout out to you, Napa. Napa had hot air balloons. If they landed in your yard, they'd take you for a ride. I got to go twice. Maybe 3 times. Ooh, look at the highly advanced 1981. I'm not sure what year this is. I think it's 1981. Whoa, that's an old Macintosh. Ooh, very sophisticated back then. Oh, it's ECMI. Yeah, I like the Maserati picture. I think it looks good. That's a full page. Advertising was hard work. I don't know if anybody knows anything about advertising, but it was a big job to have my dad, worked all the time. Always on the road to success. It was cool. Ooh, this is a hotel in Salt Lake City called the Peary Hotel. It was an old hotel. And I don't know if this was probably not the original. It's very different now. But this is what it looked like when we went there. I ended up having a job there for maybe 6 months. Maybe a year. I'm not positive. There's my mom and Mike. This is a really dark picture. It's really hard to see it. That's my little baby brother, Donna Rooney, little Don. And it looks like my dad, maybe, unless that's David sitting there. They're in a restaurant. Yeah, when I was a teenager, we up and moved the business, my dad's magazine and stuff, to Utah. I was 15 when we moved to Utah, Salt Lake City. Okay, yeah, that's got to be like 1985. Salt Lake City, Utah. Look at, she's got the headband on and the cute little ponytail, but that looks like 1980s style. Are you boring your audience? Here's an article by this guy right there. Let's see what his name is. Okay, his name's Bert Decker, and to be honest, I have not read this article. Sorry, Dad. I'll have to check it out. Appreciate you. I don't know. I might have read it years ago, but I'm not sure. You know, that wasn't exactly what was interesting me at the time. You know, when I was a teenager. But I did have to know a little bit about the magazine since, you know, Dad would send us out to go sell subscriptions to all of our neighbors. Can't say I didn't have fun. Ooh, see that? We even got Ferrari in there. Good job, Dad. It's a classy magazine. Okay, I don't know if anybody ever goes to tanning beds anymore, but, you know, in the 80s, no one used sunscreen. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so this is us on the Chico Bridge. And we only had 7 kids at the time. So this is Christine, she was the youngest. Michelle. Me. That looks like Susie or Teresa. David, and maybe Susie or Teresa. I'm not sure who's who here. It's a little bit too blurry. But we were all, you know, doing a picture for Dad's magazine. And just taking good pictures, I guess. Having fun. That was a good one. Mom, and I believe that's Michelle. Making memories. Yeah, that was the house in Chico. Kiefer Roadhouse, and it had so many windows. It was a fantastic place. Alright, well, yeah, look through some of my dad's stuff. Like, he has this notebook in here, and it's just filled wall to wall with all of his thoughts and ideas and whatever it was he was, you know, thinking about. So awesome. Thanks, Dad. He's got these. He used to make recordings on his little tape recorders. There's no tape in here, but it's really little. The tape player is in my dad's old room in his other desk, and you know, who knows what we're gonna find. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna go head inside of the house. It is a little chilly out here. Let's go see if Grandma is awake yet. Grandma must be awake because the heater's on and the light is on. That's the picture of my dad on my mom's little side table in her room. So she is awake. Her light is on.